This is the Thayer Podcast for Thursday, November 16th, 2023. I've written about this on a number of occasions over the years, but it seems like today it carries more importance than it did only last year. I'm talking about how devastated our economy could be if its electrical infrastructure was destroyed. Think about this. For more than a century, the United States of America has never suffered an armed invasion of our shores. There's one good reason for that. It goes to the main purpose of war, to capture and hold, then integrate the spoils and the population as if one's own. Although many would argue to the contrary, Americans are protected by the Second Amendment to the Constitution, the one providing that citizens have the right to arm themselves. An invading enemy simply cannot take and hold ground in the United States because of some 135 million guns owned by its citizens. Holding captured ground requires security, guards, if you will. Traditionally, when a town is taken, the captor stations troops or guards on strategic street corners to keep order. In the United States, those poor bastards wouldn't stand a chance because there are firearms in the hands of 40% of the population. They'll just get picked off one at a time. And all of America's enemies know it. So what does the rest of the world see as a way to bring America to her knees? By knocking out her infrastructure. You know, electrical distribution systems, rail lines, major bridges over waterways like the Mississippi and the Missouri, even the San Francisco Bay. The key, of course, is the electrical system, the national grid. Knock it out, and everything grinds to a halt. Oh, it's not just the gas pumps and freezers and refrigerators that go south. It's everything. And I'll tell you why. A dear friend of mine told me one day about an employee that couldn't make change. Seriously. Back when they were still using electronic cash registers, the customer gave the clerk a $10 bill to pay for an item that cost less than $1. Out of the register, the clerk pulled out a 50, 2 20s, a 5, 4 1s, and some small change, and was about to hand it to the customer when my friend intervened. The employee had inadvertently entered $100 instead of the 10 she was given. So the machine said the customer was owed some $99 and change. When confronted about the mistake, the clerk insisted she was doing it right because that's what the cash register said. That story's only the tip of the iceberg. When there is no power, electrical equipment like cash registers quit working. Then, after the batteries run out in calculators and iPhones, the only way to make a sale is with the help of a pad and pencil. Employees these days barely know how to make change, much less total the prices of items purchased, calculate the taxes due, and add up the total. See how it works? The majority of our kids can't add, subtract, multiply, and divide using paper and pencil. And they have no clue how to make change. This country is doomed. It's only a matter of time unless we do something about it right now, today, in our schools and in our businesses. The old saying goes, the pen is mightier than the sword. So let me be clear. Without pen and paper and the skill to use them, we will lose. Without a sword leaving its scabbard. Improvise, adapt, overcome. Semper Fi.